This video contains adult content not suitable for children.
Oh, Courtney looks nice today.
Courtney looks nice every day.
Courtney, you look amazing. Wow.
She sounds the best today, be real.
I can actually I can stomach her voice.
She just looked at us with that stupid gamer girl.
I know.
Look, she looks like she just said ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ski.
Out of all of us, though, she would make the best decoy for child predators. Hands down. She has that little look to her.
Yeah, that's how she got in the group. We were like, okay, we'll let you in the group. Just don't tell Chris Hansen what we did.
I got carded the other day. Does that count?
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
I went and I had to buy some cones. And like they carded me for them. And I thought it was the weirdest shit ever. I was just like, why the fuck are you carding? But I just went, like, I didn't have my ID. Like, it was one of those days I forgot my wallet. I was just like, let me run in here, grab this real fast. And I didn't have my wallet. So he's like, I can't sell these to you. And I was like, well, fuck, bro. And then I just went on to another store and they sold
Yeah,
it.
you're like, well, you know what, motherfucker? Habib over here is going to fucking sell it to me and he won't even care.
It was my fault because I went to a store I never go to. Yeah. Right, if we didn't have that look, like I've seen you before, you my nigga. So
you have the same excuse every abuse victim has when they're abused, and that is like, it's actually my fault. Actually, well, it's my fault for not doing the routine like I'm supposed to.
Well, I mean, I guess I should have my ID. Right? Like that's a thing. Like you can't be a black man out in the streets and not identified. Like that'll get you shot.
Oh,
well, you didn't get confrontational, so at least that's one good thing.
Oh yeah, not to him. I got in the car and I just beat
fucking
the kids.
shit. This is
Was he a white man?
No, actually he was brown. I don't know what kind of brown man he was, but he was brown.
Yeah.
Of some
That's
sort.
why he had the audacity.
Yeah.
If it had been a white guy, he'd be like, I'm so sorry, sir. Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
I'll give you my ID.
Yep. Here's your Newport, sir. No. Is that what you were getting?
No, he said cones. He was very clear about cones.
I mean,
Oh shit! He smokes Newports.
I do smoke Newports. I mean, that's the thing.
Don't worry, I did the same joke at work one day, and another girl next to us, a black girl, started dying laughing too. So I was like,
She did?
Yeah, she was laughing too. But I was like, you know, we're friends, by the way. Don't just think that I'm like, I'm not just talking out of pocket over here. I'm like, we do this to each other. He calls me racist all the time. And
Look, man, I can do some stereotypical things. It's okay. I don't eat watermelon. Isn't that fucking enough?
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah.
Speaking of what we're talking about and stuff, do you have any Juneteenth plans?
Yeah.
Anything that you're...
You'll be a married man.
Honestly, I was hoping y'all would like cook for me.
I'll wash your feet. Give me them.
I mean, I don't really like feet play or people touching my feet or anything like that. But like, I don't know. Like, you could prepare for me your best seasoned dish.
See, that's where you got me. That's where you lost me, partner. You said seasoned. You said seasoned.
He's gonna give me some white wine butter chicken.
I wish you watched The Office like we did. Did you watch The Office?
I've seen that. Yeah, okay. I watched The Office through and through.
There's the episode where Michael called collard greens a different type of greens, and he's like, they're not called collard people. That's offensive. Yeah. And it's so fucking horrible. It's one of the worst because he thinks that's what they call collard greens. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? The way they wrote that show and the awkwardness of it that's why I think you should leave, because it's the same like
it's
cringe, but also like things you've probably seen or been around.
I love that. And then they adapted it to like Avid Elementary. It's kind of like that too.
Yeah. I like that.
I love that.
They did Parks
good?
and Rec.
I still need to watch it.
Oh, Abbott Elementary is like it's cheeks, like like good cheeks, like you know, Kim cheeks. But
let me go and write down cheeks really quick. That's a white person stealing that. I'm just kidding. I am colonizing that word. I'm just kidding. No, cheeks. So my son says cheeks in a bad way.
I'm sure there is cheeks in a bad way.
But when you're an adult and you've actually had cheeks in a good way, it might be good.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna flip that shit anyway.
For him, that'd be like that shit's lotion.
Yeah.
Tissue paper.
God, that's what's eventually gonna be down to. They're fucking.
You're in the thick of that, right? I'm sorry, didn't mean to say thick.
I'm in the thick of a lot of things.
Yeah. You got older kids, dude. I mean, yeah, the fact that you could walk in on your kid just beating their schmeat is like the worst idea ever. We're getting to that. Our kids are getting to that age.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had a conversation with one the other day, and he was like the most embarrassed by it. And I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not sure if he's just pretending to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Or like he really is still embarrassed sometimes, and I'm just like, bro, it's like you got to do your thing.
Yeah, that's right. He's the same age as mine. He's the same age.
Yeah.
So you got one going through it, but you've been through a similar already, and then you've got.
Yeah. I know with the older ones I've seen and found things that I'm like, come on.
I'm not asking questions.
I try not to ask questions.
I plead the fifth.
But
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you got to ask questions because you're like, where did my loop go? Like, and you got to be like, which one of y'all motherfuckers took it?
Yeah, dude, my
how old is this grapefruit? You know?
Yeah. How old is this grapefruit?
Right.
The Jackhoff 9000. That's what they got in their room. That's the worst part about the girls is you end up finding like fucking raw materials to make like robots and shit in there. It's fucking.
I specifically I do not go into Allie's room.
That's
Like it's just I look in it and I'm like, hey, you need to clean this shit.
Yeah.
Because I can't see the floor. But beyond that, I don't want to.
No part. Hell no.
I got the boys. It's cool. I can walk in their rooms, and if I see some weird shit, I'm be like, you funky.
Yeah. Actually, this one's called Funky. This is you kids.
Yeah.
That's called Funky right there.
Yeah, that's funky.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with, man. As the kids get older and it's like you're excited to, for them to do things on their own and be a little more independent, but you're also like, when the fuck did you decide to get a personality and decide that you could do things that you're not supposed to?
Terrifying.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
I don't know. My oldest now, my oldest in the house, he just gets up every day and he's like, hey, I got to go to work.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, I got brunch planned. I'm like,
hey, Dad, I'm responsible.
yeah, I'm just like, this is weird. You got your own rides? Yeah.
I'm going to get brunch.
Yeah.
My kid said that. I'd be like, all right, listen.
He really just said breakfast, but like I was like, you ain't getting up till 10.
Yeah. This isn't an IHOP situation.
No.
Yeah, I wonder where do the kids even go nowadays to like hang out. I mean, we had Jamie Soda Fountain when I was in middle school, and then in high school I had a friend of mine who worked at Hacienda. So, Hacienda is garbage, but I'll go there. I used to go there just because there's like free chips and salsa, and you could just like get like a small thing.
We used to go to Fazoli's a lot.
Oh, hell
like
yeah,
that would be our spot.
What about you, Brian?
Pizza Hut, man.
Pizza Hut? Which one?
The one over by school.
By,
the one over by
Sycamore?
Kokomo High School. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to think what we did.
Mm-hmm.
It was usually Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you went to Northwestern.
I went to Northwest.
You went to Taylor.
Yeah.
Which that's why it's weird. Yours is kind of a weird one. Yours is a little ways away from Taylor.
I mean, me and my friends were oddballs anyway.
Yeah.
We drop everything, but
It's
like,
fine.
yeah.
Just drop things.
I don't know.
Courtney, what about you, Courtney? Fascinating. All right.
That's great.
She killed that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
I would have
didn't
never.
yeah.
I almost cried. It was so sincere. Everything she said. We are doing our season finale, just so the people out there know we are doing the season finale of the Kokomo Press, and we are missing one of our pressers, but you can't tell because she's just doing what she typically does. Is
Hanging out.
just sit there and be pretty. Just be pretty, girl.
Not contributing a thing. I'm just kidding. She does contribute.
She went on the. I actually have the thing today.
Bro, she's out there in the streets right
She's
now.
doing her own thing. She don't even need us anymore.
Bro, she got a BBL from Jizzy and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, Drizzy hooked her up.
Yeah.
She did. Let me go ahead and bring this up for the people. She went on the Outhouse Super Show. She's on episode 16. It's called Lean on Me. Episode 16 is up with special guest 1/4 the Kokomo Press, Cortni Richardson. Check it out. So she went on the Outhouse Super Show, and Lean on Me, I bet, is based on her middle name. Her middle name is Lean. You
Lean.
guys know that?
It's Leanne, right?
Leanne.
It's Lean. It's spelled Lean, though. It's like her name's Leanne, but that's spelled Lean.
Oh, man.
There isn't even 2 N's.
She fucked up by not copywriting.
I know. Lean.
If that ain't white trash, if that ain't
Ceiling.
white
I'm
trash,
ceiling.
I tell you right there.
Yeah. You think she'd have a cleaner house with a ceiling.
Oh.
She's definitely a little slob girl.
I know her comedy name now, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lean in.
Or yeah,
Lean in.
or I see lean is pretty good.
I like Shortney. Shortney's a
Shortney,
good one
yeah.
too because she's so short. She's so tiny.
Shortney's good.
She's a tiny little lady. Anyway, I checked out the episode today. Very funny. The first half was them interviewing her, and the second half was her interviewing them, which was a very interesting Uno reverse card that happened. She was like asking them about each other. But I listened to it, and one of my favorite Kibbles had questions that he like set up. One of my favorite questions was, "Do you have a recipe for pineapple sundae cake? And if so, can you give it to me?" That was his question.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I was like,
That's a
"What the
good
fuck?"
question.
It's not brand. Yeah, that's off brand for him. So that's pretty funny to hear him say.
He did a bunch of things, man. I'm trying to get. I want to get Kibbles on the show, like
need
just
to get
Kibbles.
Kibbles so- yeah,
just
dude,
Kibbles.
got to.
He hasn't done it yet, but he's just a very busy guy. It's really hard to get him, and like if he even has a phone.
If he gotta send a fucking.
We just howl,
pigeon.
right? Like just
Yeah.
and like he'll appear.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah. You go listen. You go behind the speedway.
Yeah.
Markland. He's there hanging out. He's buying things.
Yeah.
He's buying shit.
That's their joke on. They have a new commercial for their a shop out house, and the thing is like Kibbles is finishing sucking off Jesse, and then he gets it's like $14. It's $15 next week, and he leaves, and he's like, "Do you want Kibbles to have to suck?" Like basically, like that's the joke is that he's been here 3 times this week, and like that's the joke, and then they do the shop out house thing, so it's cute. But yeah, Kibbles is very fucking funny. I don't get enough of him. We don't get enough of him.
I love him.
We get a lot of Jesse. I feel like they're South Park. Like Jesse's Cartman, obviously.
Yeah.
Maddie's like Stan Kyle mixture, and then Kibbles is Kenny. He
Lovable guy. Yeah.
Lovable, little dirty, little stinky. You know, I love Kibbles. That's their joke for him is he's just the poor one, and that's like the joke for Kenny in South Park is he's the poor one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a like legit like off just as genuine people. He's a good guy too.
Yeah,
Takes
I
care of
love him.
his and
He
he's
wrote
good
a
dude.
great song or great script for Fernando that I can't wait to film.
I've heard rumors or I've heard things about it from you and I think Maddie was talking about too. It's like legit.
It's like a drama. There's some comedy in it, but there's a lot of drama in it, and I think it's a true story that happened to him when he was younger. So that's interesting. And then and it's got some twists in it, and it's very fucking funny. And we have to get a kid actor to
dark.
do it. And yeah, it's a little dark.
Yeah.
I was gonna say child molestation. Is that where we're going?
There's a I don't want to get
No,
into
I don't
anything,
get
but
it.
yeah. But there's some stuff going on that happened.
I'm in.
Yeah,
No.
I'm in. Actually, I was wondering if I could play the guy.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys
If you need a creepy guy. So if you guys don't remember from the last episode of the podcast with Brian, he broke his glasses.
yes.
So he's wearing his work safety goggles.
I'll say it now because I'm gonna do it on comedy night. But these are the No Pussy Getter 3000. I love these.
Yeah, we had the BCs. They call them the BC ones, or what are those? Or BCCs, or no BCGs.
BCG.
Yeah, birth control glasses. That's what
Yeah,
they call them.
but
You got your everybody got your BCGs.
I got one. Everybody's like pretty much like even the waitresses at Cooper's have said like you look like a fucking creep. But I had one person say like genuinely that was like, hey, those are like 1995 like NBA goggles and they're sick.
Oh yeah,
Made me feel good.
Remember when I
But
called you Horace
everybody's-
Grant?
Yeah, Horace.
No, I wondered if we were going to play a pickup.
Yeah, we're going after that.
You were like, no, we're just going to get back.
We're gonna play a little basketball and we're getting into racquetball.
Yeah, a little bit of backball.
Oh, sweet.
Hey man, when are we going snowboarding? It also looks like
Hey.
snowboarding.
Snowboard.
We got a racquetball league around there.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
I
have
bet,
you
I
fucked
bet
with
we could
racquetball?
tear up in some squash or
Pickleball?
whatever
Try to get
that
in some
shit is.
pickleball.
I
That's
don't
the
know
new
rules
white
of
people
pick-
thing.
I don't know the rules of pickleball. I don't know. And
I think it's very similar to tennis.
It's
don't know.
pretty
Similar.
much.
well. They switch up from state to state. I do know
okay.
that. So
Well, it's like cornhole
yeah.
or any other thing like that. They always have different rules.
Last time I played cornhole, I almost went to jail.
Yeah, last time I played cornhole, I was in jail. It was not great for me.
Oh
I was
man,
not happy.
Howard County.
bad time.
Brian has a new joke that he's been doing, or a newer joke, or a joke I haven't heard that much. I want to say new, but I never know with you because you might have wrote it like 6 years ago and just brought
What
it
is it?
back. But the one where there's a cornhole, there's a bit about cornhole about your kid. I don't want to bust your bit.
Oh
out.
yeah. I
very
haven't.
funny.
I just recently wrote that.
Okay, good. It's very funny.
Yeah.
I like it.
Um.
Made me laugh. Jordan on the video that we have of the first patio week, he's dying laughing when he
Yeah.
did the Passion
Makes
of
him
the
feel
Christ bit.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
After, yeah. I sent him a tag today for one of his jokes because I was like laughing so hard, and I was like, he should try
We can
this.
say it if you want, because we can go.
Yeah, he does a bit where he's like, "Do you mind? You want to do
go
it?
ahead.
Or you want me to
Go
do
ahead.
it?"
You say it.
It's like, yeah, I did a 23andMe recently, and turns out I have HIV. Like, and then he's like, yeah, I didn't expect that. I have HIV. I was hoping for like some Native American or maybe like 2% black, but apparently I'm just full blown Magic Johnson. That's the bit that I added. Right?
That's the bit, yeah.
That's the bit
I
that
liked
I added.
it.
Because the last time he did, like, I was hoping for some Native American, but, and I was like, you should say something about wanting to be black and then being like, well, turns out I'm just full blown Magic Johnson.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
I
that.
do too. It's good. It was-
And full blown is obviously the right term because it's like full blown AIDS, but he's got
has-
full blown
yeah.
HIV. Yeah. So it helps sell it a little bit. But I was listening, and I the funny thing is when you write your own bit, it comes from where you're at. And then you do it, and maybe you think of a tag on stage, or maybe you hear it back, and you're like, "Ooh, I think of this." But when I write my own bits, it's harder for me to get out of when I wrote it and get into a new tag. But when it comes to like you or Sean or you or any of you guys, I'm like, "Oh, here's an idea," because like it's a whole new premise.
yeah, definitely. And I appreciate it. I liked it. I plan on doing it soon again. But how you said, it's like usually every Thursday I'm just writing shit either in the notebook or this to go up and go. So like it might be something different, but like I'm doing some stuff this Thursday that's going to be new. It's going to be some little birthday oriented,
Hell yeah.
some other shit. I'm excited. I can't wait for Thursday. So.
Yeah, well, we've got two huge major things happening this week. First off, you're turning what? How old are you turning? 34? 35?
I'll be 42.
42. Okay, that's what I thought. And that's tomorrow. That's on Wednesday.
Wait, really?
We're actually not dropping this. We're not dropping this until Monday. So your birthday's already passed. We had a great time.
I'm not
40
fucking
fucking. He's 35.
You're fucking.
He's like 34 or 35.
35.
35. Okay.
I'll be 30.
I couldn't remember if you're younger than me
feel
or two.
old.
Yeah. You're like 39.
At 8.
How old are you? 38?
Yeah.
But also,
You're like, yes, Brian's older than me for a minute.
I was hoping. I was like,
this is Monday. This is Monday. So I gotta tell people, congratulations on getting married.
Thank
You're
you.
now married.
Yeah,
Let's see the ring. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't bring it.
But you did get your license.
Yeah, we
That's
did.
exciting.
We did go do that today. That was
Yeah.
exciting. And then I got some sushi.
Some sushi. Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. Is that what you call getting some pussy now, or what?
No, that was before all that.
I wonder what the leading up to getting married pussy is like. It's probably amazing. It's probably like whatever you want, fingers and whatever. Put it in an orifice. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it's been hella consistent.
That's what I figured. It's consistent.
Yeah.
Hella consistent.
Yeah.
Is she off this week too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
you
is-
guys are
she
just
is
getting a
now.
lot of time together.
I
That's
know.
fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is so. I know this is Monday after you guys have already said the vows and shit. Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Yeah, let's do this.
Thanks.
Or if you didn't say the vows, damn, man, I'm so sorry that didn't work out the way.
I just can't believe there was a fire at the venue. Oh my God.
What,
And they got
y'all-
evacuated?
Y'all didn't tell me the over-unders yet.
I think I got you at 100%, dude. You seem pretty ready. I read the vows. I feel really confident. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I did read.
You're the only
vows.
person that has.
Shit. And they're good.
Are they good?
Yeah. I was like, he went to his writer friend. It's not a big deal. Some of us just.
Are they Tool lyrics?
Yeah.
Oh, he went to-
Yeah.
It's like, I really
Yeah.
hate to hear your
Well,
voice.
just for the record, if he would have went to me, somehow the hip hugger would have been involved.
I know.
He knows what he's doing. Thank God.
I almost
It
would
would have went from Hip Hugger to Chris Hansen and to us all eating Subway.
He would have walked up. The first thing he would have said was, "Babe, I want you to sit down for a second. Go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and take a seat."
Godzilla -1's really good.
Would you like this cold cut combo?
No, it's great, dude. I mean, very well written, very well said. I like it.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited that we
I'm ready to
finally
turn up. I'm
settled
hoping we
down.
had a good party. I'm
Yeah,
hoping
yeah.
we all got fucked up.
Oh, we're gonna have a great time. I'm excited. Shelby doesn't work Friday or Saturday,
Yes.
so we're going to go in.
Ooh.
I'm excited. I don't know. We probably can't stay the night there, but I'm at least gonna get very, very. And I'm just gonna hang out. How late are we going?
We have the venue till midnight.
Oh, shit.
So, but like, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to take over the dance floor from Scrap. Like, hey, Scrap, listen, let me just play Houdini 6 times. Let me just play the new Eminem 6 fucking times.
I hope Kim's really into Nas.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
I'm playing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We love him. We're
Don't
just
do
playing.
Scrap like that.
I hope she's ready to listen to nothing but Alchemist beats.
Damn,
Just
bro.
kidding. I
Don't do
love
Scrap like that.
He does love
He
it,
already
though.
sent me his playlist. He was like,
Oh, I bet it's fucking fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire
Actually,
and shit?
it really is. There's a lot of good mix of old and new, and then like he's working on another one because he was like, let me send you this clean one first, and then I'll send you a ratchet one. I was like, we need the ratchet one. So, like,
Hey, I love you coming out to
no. I would like. I don't want to talk about what I'm coming.
Oh,
out
don't,
because like
okay.
it'll ruin it. But
Yeah,
like,
I won't. Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys. I mean, we technically right now we had a great time. We already saw what came out.
Yeah. Everybody's beautiful. I was immaculate.
Yeah, I didn't want to shoot a podcast the next day, and I mean, obviously you're going to be, probably getting brunch, hanging out, doing things that
I
you
think
do
that's
after
the
getting
plan.
married. Yeah.
I think it's the plan. We got a cabin and shit.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, where at?
It's like right close to the venue and shit like that. It's not very far.
Okay.
So like we're gonna spend the weekend
Fuck yeah.
up until like Monday or something there.
Yeah.
Well, till when this drops.
Yeah, this will drop. And
So are you on vacation? Are you next
Yeah.
week? You're on vacation.
Yeah. I took a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back and want to kill myself.
Hey, we've been getting off early every day. They've been dropping rate lower. It's been pretty
that-
sweet.
Those are scary words.
Well, I'll tell you this much. They did say that that Saturday's canceled for sure. They're
Oh,
not
that's
doing it.
what's
So
up.
I'll be there
That's what's
on
up.
time. I won't be
Oh,
late at all.
That's
been
good
getting
for
forced?
that's good for good reasons. A couple.
They were talking about last week and this week, and then they fucking said no last week and canceled it, and then this week they canceled it, but we're not supposed to tell people on the line. Is what they told me. I'm like, this is so weird. Anyway, what did you need? What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that's good for a couple reasons because
Good.
there's a couple people that were like, I
Worried.
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy. This has been me at work all week, by the way. This is me.
I know.
You're not there. Cassie got her
sorry.
fucking her
Oh, she had it-
Gregorian cyst or whatever the fuck it's called removed. I don't know
That
if
was
it's Gregorian.
rough looking.
Dude, it was gnarly, and then the scar looked almost worse. I was like, bro, put it back.
I would have. I would have been so freaked out that I had cancer that I would have like.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you'd have been.
It'd
Like,
been freaked.
because this is also on my balls. I'm just kidding.
I have. No.
I have varicocele, so it always looks like I had cancer. I thought I
forgot
did.
we talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they fucking did a bunch of tests on me and everything to see what was wrong. They're like, oh, don't worry, you just have really big ball sack
Ultrasound.
veins.
Yes.
Like your veins on your balls are just. I was like, yeah, nice.
We shifted to just talking about your balls.
Listen,
and
the
their
last
form.
episode.
His best day ever to your balls.
Well, I was saying, if you need a lot of people when they beat it, they have to use their opposite hand for multitasking. You gotta cup the balls. You gotta fucking grab you got all the things. And then I saw this video and I was like, this is a perfect solution to that problem. So you can add a finger, dude. So now you can and it's like operates with your fingers like the same way. Like you can lift things up and open it.
I really do want that.
It looks insane, dude.
It needs an Apple Watch attachment.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah.
Giggity, and there's a banana, and then look at that, stirring, pouring, and holding. That's
You know how
crazy.
clutch that is?
It's insane. Like the future of nobody's gonna use that in a million years. Like nobody's gonna use it.
You don't think so?
No, but
I'd use the fuck out of
you would, but you wouldn't pay for the price that they'd make you pay.
it. No, I'm still in it.
I mean, that's rich people stuff.
Yeah.
And then the hospitals and things, insurance companies will get a hold of it and make it almost impossible.
Yeah, they'll make it so like they'll patent it, and then like you can't even create it at home with your own like 3D printer or nothing. It's unfortunate the way they do things out there.
It'd be crazy. You'll see celebrities with that and amputees with shit.
Yeah,
Veterans. Yeah.
veterans.
Yeah,
veterans.
no, big facts.
Yeah, they'd be like, I lost my like 3 fingers. Now I have an extra one. Now they got like 3 extra.
Damn,
That's awesome.
and that's how it works, man. If
I
it's
do.
not amputees or veterans, it's the diabetics and people,
Rich people,
Yeah,
also rich
yeah.
people.
I work with a guy that talks about being like a veteran and stuff all the time, and he has his legs blown off, or is gone, and he has like a mechanical
Lieutenant
thing.
Dan.
And we always talk about it. I'm like, dude, I was like, one day I was like, man, like, you must have saw some action. And he's like, oh, this is actually diabetes. It's like, I thought you were a war veteran.
He was like, I was a POW. I lost my legs to sugar over in the sugar wars.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's gonna be me one day.
I thought you said you lost your legs in Nam. No, I lost my legs from Nam. I was Nam.
No,
Nam.
I'm not.
No,
about
no.
that.
Nom,
Yeah,
nom,
no.
nom, nom. That's fucking crazy. No, there's a bit that I'm been working on there. I'm like, okay, there's this guy at work. Okay, so there was one point I sprained my ankle real fucking bad, and then they told me I couldn't wear a boot to work because it was unsafe. You could slip and trip and fall. And then I was like hanging out on the line one day, and this maintenance guy came through, and he had one fucking leg, and he was on crutches. And I'm like, bro, that's gonna be more devastating than anything I would have done. I still had a leg.
Right.
Like if he fucking loses this shit on some oil, he's done for. That dude's. And then on top of it, now you lost a leg. Now they're gonna be like, oh my god, what happened to his leg? But like I was thinking about that, and then I was on top of it. Like they told me like you can't wear headphones in work because you need to be able to hear. Blah blah blah. And then a couple weeks later, there's this guy come up to me and he was doing sign, and I found out he was a deaf guy. And I'm like, so which one is it here, guys? There's so many fucking. You guys got rules for me, and then you got rules for people who are disabled. Do I gotta fucking be disabled in order to get some respect around here?
I don't know. Apparently, I gotta go to the doctor.
I guess you gotta get a leg taken off. Dr. Love. Yeah, speaking of people who might take your leg off, did you guys see this shit? Alec Baldwin is getting his own reality show. This while he's also about to court and face manslaughter charges. The Baldwins coming to probably ABC or some fucking shit like that. What do you guys think?
Oof. I mean, it's smart. I mean, you gotta rack money up for your court cases, right? So, and you probably going to jail for a little bit. So make sure your kids eat.
Don't look at that. I had to edit it. This is the one I was trying to pull up. This is actually
balls.
Yeah, just my balls. The Baldwins. There it is. That's the show. I guess he's got 7 kids with his woman who I don't know if anybody can say her name.
How?
Her name's like Hilaria. Isn't it Hilaria?
It's a weird name. I remember seeing it.
Where'd he buy her? From European country.
Oh, that
A
makes
lot
sense.
of kids.
Probably Eastern Europe.
Mm-hmm.
He bought her from Ukraine. She's a very beautiful woman. Same place Donald Trump got his. He hates Donald Trump, but they get their wives from the same place. I think what happened was Donald grabbed Melania before he could. He was like,
Birds of a feather.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They're very similar in style, people.
They probably had an auction, right? That's what rich people do.
Had a what?
They had an auction.
God damn it.
What?
Don't you fucking dare.
What?
What do you know about auctions?
What do you know about auctions? Is there any history between auctions and rich people?
I don't know. I feel like I'd get at least medium price, medium go.
What's that? That's one of the craziest Chappelle skits too. Remember when they're like arguing over who could be the better, the slave auction? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a crazy fucking skit. Is it? No. That's from Key and Peele.
Yeah, it's Kim.
That's the one, because that was the one they used as being like, you guys are willing to do whatever. That's the one they used because they're like arguing over who could be better at it. It's kind of crazy. That's a wild fucking skit. I talked about a little bit about the Chappelle show last week because of the racial draft. It's so fucking. It's such a funny, and the Lenny Kravitz thing because he's
That's never gonna
celibate.
die.
No, it's so good.
Yeah.
The celibacy and fucking Ice-T calling him. Saying that's some weird shit. Like it's so funny.
Weird shit.
That's some weird shit. I'm like, you're an SVU guy. You should know better. But yeah, it was Lenny Kravitz. Whenever I see his name, all I hear is the Jewish pronunciation from the racial draft.
Yeah.
Such a classic.
For shizzle, y'all. It's
For
fucking
shizzle.
Tiger Woods. Yeah. Well, I mean, rich people, they can't help themselves. And then, of course, journalists are out here doing this shit like this. Google AI said put glue in pizza, so I made a pizza with glue and ate it. I still went ahead and made a pizza with an eighth cup of a cup of glue in the sauce. You shouldn't. Like, how is this journalism? Why is Pat Muncie mad at us and not mad at this?
Why? Yeah. Why don't we get paid for this?
Congrats to Pat Muncie, by the way. He's got 100 on his posts, and that's like the first time anybody's ever paid attention.
Oh,
and
shit.
it's sponsored too, so
And
he had
it's
to pay for
sponsored.
it.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Is this the candle guy?
Yeah, the Kokomo lamplight.
Yeah.
Kokomo.
Yeah.
Kokomo.
The Bray Wyatt
Yeah.
lanterns.
He's
I don't.
Kokomo Bic lighter.
yeah.
Oh.
You can clip this out too. He's a moron.
Yeah, dude. I don't understand the concept of hating us for satire. If you're a journalist, you should understand what satire is and not be surprised by what we're doing.
I
It's
mean,
weird.
I get people hating us, like, because I hear about it all the time. Apparently, like, most people in Kokomo schools hate us.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Their kids are fans.
Yeah.
Which
The
is
kids think
weird.
we're funny because they know we're joking.
Yeah.
Of course, the Kokomo High School people. I still think they should have us into the journalism class so that we can explain what satire is and kind of give
Be
examples and
sick.
questions. That'd be a fucking seminar
dope.
for a seminar.
Ace is working on it for us.
Yeah, tell Ace to work
yeah.
harder, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Stop working and going to brunch. Stop being a hard worker and start working on this.
Yeah. Nigga got 2 jobs, man.
Yeah, yeah, dude, he's been fucking killing it. Especially
He's
this
interning
summer.
as a publicist for us right now.
He's working for Pat Muncie and the Kokomo Lamplight.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You're learning what real journalism is there,
Yeah.
son. Yeah, I do want to say Happy Pride to specifically the boom operator from Saul, because that dude was serving cunt. Look at him back there. Look at the boom operator. Look at that dude. He's like,
Oh shit.
oh yeah,
Getting it.
this shit gross, but I'm about to get a bag.
I have a weird question.
Yeah.
Saw related, actually.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys remember seeing Saw? Like when? That's weird.
I remember Seesaw when I was a kid.
When it came out, did you guys go to the movie theater?
I did.
at all?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He's a huge guy with that.
All right, I gotta find out if this is a Mandela effect thing, because when I watched Saw,
Yeah.
we were watching the movie, and there were parts during the movie where I could see the boom mic in the movie, and like it's weirded me out like ever since this shit.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I was like, why is this like this? And like, did you guys not?
I don't remember it, but it's not uncommon for. I mean, like
They'll see it afterwards
yeah.
on film, and then they'll go through and make an
DVD,
edit.
so it's not in the DVD.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool. I just remember this vividly because I also remember it might have been that our shout out. But I remember somebody laying across the top of the scene basically because the camera angle was weird and it wasn't cut. And now that I know these things now, and you could see the boom mic and shit like that. And so like for the longest time, I thought Saw was the most hilarious movie ever. I was like, why didn't you just call that nigga down?
And he was like, I ain't gonna be there.
Got shits to deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
That ain't in my job.
Sorry, child. Yeah. If you were to,
Sorry, child.
if you were to YouTube that though, you could probably like type in like Saw and then boom mic, and the original cut of that, somebody's probably shown that. 'Cause
Maybe.
I forget, there was another movie. There was a couple movies that I've seen, and like the early or the original cuts of them, and boom mics, man, that gets a lot of people, and TV shows too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a thing. Like there's more of me like that.
There's
There's
Oh,
more
so
weird people. Yeah.
There's a community.
People that notice things.
I must find.
Well, nobody noticed the dick in Teen Wolf. Remember that? That was a
Are you
big
being
one.
funny?
No, the Teen Wolf, the scene at the end of the movie where I can't remember if it's the boxing one, the second one
The
with
second one, the
fucking
one with
Jason
Jason
Bateman.
Bateman.
I think it's that one, but it might be the original with Michael J. Fox. But at the end, when everybody's rushing the stands onto to the winner, somebody just has their dick out and is just jerking. They didn't notice it. It's still it was like in the movie for
way.
years. Yeah, it was in the theaters. It was on the DVD. Nobody noticed it for years. This dude's just fucking like, yeah, fucking, yeah. Adam 22, yeah. God, but anyway, yeah. Happy Pride. You know, we all know. Oh shit, that's this one.
Oh, did we change our logo?
I stepped into it. Greedy. No, of course not.
We're not.
We're above.
We're
cool
not gonna be
things.
gay this month.
Not this month. But I did hear that Mario got in trouble. He got arrested for a hate crime after leaving skid marks on Rainbow Road.
Bro, you gotta be careful with
Dude,
that.
Mario, dude. I knew. He always seems like it's not to me. I swear, it's not to me.
You gotta be careful with them hate crimes.
Yeah.
man.
Actually, he was like, "It's me, Mario." He didn't
It's
give
me.
A fuck. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
It's a me. Diddy did it.
Yeah, Luigi was so upset with him because Luigi's clearly gay. Everybody.
Oh, obviously.
Luigi's gay. Yeah.
He's a twink. Is that what the is?
Yeah. He's definitely getting fucked in his butt. No, it's too bad, man. I know. Did you guys the last episode that I did, the solo episode I did? If you guys haven't checked that out, go check it out.
Checked it out. It's good
Watching
shit.
a person slowly descend into Alex Jones. I did like 12 accents on it. Nobody was here to stop me.
We've been waiting.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
At the end, I was like, the
Frogs are gay. When you hit the frogs are gay.
I
Yeah.
killed it, right? Yeah. But I talked about Adele. You know, somebody had yelled, "Pride sucks," and she ripped into them at a fucking show. She was so mad. I was like, white women to the rescue. Turns out, hate to defend a man, which is a sad way to start a sentence, but the guy was somewhere behind me and he said, "Work sucks, not pride sucks." So actually, it turns out that she yelled at a guy that said, "Work sucks." And what she should have said is, "I know she left me road." Everybody knows that. Come on,
Well.
man. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
We hung out at a Blink-182 concert.
I went to a Blink 182. I was there for Lil Wayne, man. Like, and I left during.
I was there
Blink.
too for that.
I left during Blink, so
You listened
Beating
to some of
traffic.
I beat something.
it. Nah, he brought some cheeks with him to beat. You know, like we talked about earlier.
I feel you.
That shit was cheeks.
It's good now.
That's
It's a
it,
good
right?
thing.
That's it, right? No, it was a very fun night. It was the first thing I did with. I think it's the reason my ex no longer talks to me because I took Shelby to that show.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's That's why she doesn't talk to you. Has nothing to do with the
Don't worry about it.
red light joke.
She never heard that. I thought about releasing that clip from this one because it fucking smashed, dude. The last two, it's done really fucking
It's done good.
well.
It's done good.
That joke and
The
the going into the pastor joke as
the
well.
church joke. Yeah.
Chris in general, like I've updated that because like that bit it does well, man.
Right. It does.
And
good.
people say Chris with me now. They're like Chris.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know, the Kokomo Press as a whole is an anti-Christian organization. So, you know,
Yeah.
send all your letters or buy your tickets or whatever you need to do. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff I've been able to add to the bit in the last couple of weeks just from doing it, so that's been nice. That's the nicest thing about having a mic, guys. Let's talk about that a little bit. This is season 4. This is the season 4 finale of the Kokomo Press
Yes.
podcast.
Finale.
We've had a crazy fucking. I mean, a lot has happened since the first episode of this season to now. We actually have our own open mic. We're doing showcases with Cooper's Pub.
It's going swimmingly.
We're still in the midst. I mean, if you're wondering, we're still doing Marijuana. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's still like going on.
Yeah.
Like it didn't. It almost stopped.
Didn't die.
It almost died.
It almost died.
Yeah.
almost died.
But it got resuscitated.
They ended up I actually hung out with both of those guys, so I was really happy.
Good shit.
They were
Hell
in
yeah.
good spirits. There's nothing weird.
Can't wait for that to come out.
Yeah, I'm very excited. The stuff we shot with Courtney was really funny.
BBL.
You guys are both in it too, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the beginning,
I as well.
They still haven't shot your stuff yet.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
It's
Coming up.
Coming up. It's like a couple weeks.
We're gonna rent it out for
Yep.
2 weeks and 2 days and do that again. And I think the same place and everything. So it'll be very interesting to see how it goes because Marijuana, I think he said he only has like 4 days left or 2 days left or something like that. He might only have those 2 days left.
Do you think it'll get a Halloween release, or do you think it'll be 2025?
Well, he wanted to be done by June, and he's not. So Halloween would be amazing.
Is he editing as he goes? Is that basically what he's doing?
It's a good question. I don't think so, but he's doing it out of order. It's if you start editing before you get the order, you might not know where you're going. Like I guess you can do bits and pieces, but then you might change the direction.
True.
But Maddie was able to help shoot this last week, so Maddie shot. He was the videographer, and then I ran sound, and so it wasn't too bad. I'm excited. I need you to know, even though you're getting married, your boyfriend and girlfriend should be your second priority. Your first priority should always be the bid. Just remember that. I saw this, and I was like, I need to let you
makes
guys know
sense.
this. The first priority is always the bid. I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why I needed to share that right now, but it was important.
Just keep it kayfabe, yeah.
Keep it to the.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Always the
Alex
bid.
Jones, did you guys see that the Sandy Hook families asked Banks Recipe Judge to liquidate Alex Jones Media Company? They're trying to take it all from this
That's
man.
hilarious.
Well, they
Yeah,
won money from him, right?
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
not able to pay because they
Allegedly,
like
he's not
trillions
able
and
to
trillions
pay.
of dollars. He
I
can't
mean,
pay. He don't have that.
If he is getting any sort of YouTube money, I mean, he owes them folks.
Well, he got kicked off YouTube, so he's definitely not getting YouTube money.
or
This was the
I mean,
one that-
whatever platform.
This is for
he was
you,
on.
Bell.
Matter of fact,
This is what that somebody posted
ain't
this and
even
said
bleed him yet.
said
Eh?
Sandy Hook's family said this. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him yet, bit? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. I'm like, poor guy. He was crying on his shit. I'm like, the thing is, like, we are literally this close to being these guys. You guys realize that we toe the line a lot with satire, to the point where, like, somebody could fucking
like
ruin
Pete.
our life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that a bunch of kids didn't get killed.
But what if they didn't? I'm just kidding.
God
I
damn.
mean,
Let's talk about it.
there's some real shit about like, hey, what if people are fucking with us on some shit?
What if the 9/11 families came after us?
Dude, the one thing I always remember about Alex Jones is when Kanye is losing his fucking mind talking about the Jews, and Alex is really trying to save face. He's like, no.
No.
that
Don't
shit
say
was
that.
great.
Hitler was a maniac. Hitler was a bad man. Don't say that.
Don't say that.
It's like, Hitler. I love Hitler. Oh no, don't do it.
It's true. That's so funny.
Somebody shared that. I remember at the time somebody shared it. It was like, it's weird when Alex Jones is the voice of reason in the room.
I don't know. Look, I'm a child of Ye. If Ye loves everyone, I love it. Yeah, everyone.
Well, to be completely honest, like, we lost an entire episode of Kokomo Press off of YouTube because of COVID stuff. Because we made some jokes in there.
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're really close. And then this shit comes out recently where Dr. Fauci, Anthony Fauci, confesses he made up COVID rules, including 6 feet social distancing and masking kids. He did that whole thing. There's he went in front of Congress and talked about it. And there's a possibility. There's a new article, I think, today in the New Yorker, which is like or the Atlantic, either the Atlantic or the New Yorker, which are good publications. That was basically like, what some of our measures we took during it might have killed people.
Can we keep that rule though? Like I like the 6 feet rule. Like I don't think the 6 feet rule killed nobody. I'm just saying like I like my space bubble.
Well, I know that there's been recent articles that have came out too about the kids. Like kids that were going to school during the pandemic are still slow with their language and learning processing skills. Like there's been so many negatives that have happened from it, and I'm just like, I don't know what we're gonna do like as a society if we have a whole group of people that are dumb.
Well, I mean, it will eventually fix itself, right? If we notice this shit and we fucking like, no, like the kids that experience 2020 as a whole, like that could remember it, that were in any grade of school. I'm sure like that year was the weirdest. Yeah, and it probably affected them. I know, like my kids didn't do necessarily. I had a kid that did not do well at all. Yeah. But is a great student. Didn't fuck him, like, but is a great student in the classroom. But like when he was like, "Hey, just sit in front of this computer," he got bored and he was like, "No, I'm gonna play this game." Yeah, you know, and shit like that. So like,
was there any layover at all, like where it slowed the process of your kid?
I mean, I had to lay my foot, but no.
Created bad habits, you think?
Yeah, I can definitely see that, but I also see that's on parenting. At a certain point, I had to be like, hey man, you got to get this into gear. Yeah. And hey man, like at least when school goes back up, you know, we gotta fix this stuff. So like we worked on.
But the science, my problem with it was the science was there from the start, because that's one of the reasons their arguments for why we shouldn't to do summer vacation, because kids being out of school, they get out of routine and then they become worse, and so like we know this to be a fact just living in the Midwest and knowing like we only have like 3-4 months that we can even go outside, like let's like for real like if we're lucky and climate change keeps going well, maybe 5, you know what I mean, if we keep warming up, but like with this whole situation with like the kids and stuff, we know that if we take them out for 2 months, it fucks them. We took them out for a year. Like we've just now started to begin to see the ramifications of our actions and the ability and the aptitude of these kids, because some of them are still so fucking far behind. My kid, I feel like I have to, same thing as you, I have to like get on them just to do normal shit that like when we were kids we just did. Yeah. Right. Like it's weird. It's like they've lost that year and a half, really kind of like gave them something or took something away at least.
They don't like washing their asses either.
Yeah, well, mine finally got into it. It was nice. I was like, I was like, one day I told him, I'm like, bro, you have to wear deodorant. You have to take a shower. You cannot keep fighting me on showers. If you keep fighting me on showers, I'm gonna lose my shit. And then he just takes a shower and
just takes
comes out smelling like he's trying to go to get some ladies or something. I'm like,
smelling good.
Probably
relax. Get out of my fucking smelling good closet.
Probably is.
He's not. Yeah, you know.
I mean, the ladies of Pornhub.
He watches that one IG model.
Yeah. Adam 22. No, again. I keep bringing up Adam 22 because it's funny. I actually shared that. I saved this, and then you sent it to the group. Aldi apologizes after 23,000 packs of onions are put on shelves with rude gesture. They flipped people off, and they had to apologize.
I love it.
Why apologize for that? That was clearly not on purpose.
Yeah. Can we, like, whenever we do merch, can that be our tag? Yeah. Like, it's just a middle finger with, like, Kokomo Press or something in it.
You had to do the middle finger with the thumb up, didn't you?
I don't.
You're a child of Eminem.
My bad. I just did.
Eminem was always like this. You know what I mean?
Look, I'm not trying to adapt shit.
Hey, watch want to see Houdini? That fucking middle finger's gone, or the side finger's gone.
Eminem didn't create that, for one. It's just stupid, and I'm probably stupid. But also, he didn't create rap either. Shut the fuck up.
He created
modern rap.
Yeah. He actually pioneered all rap, I would say.
He did, dude.
This podcast over. Are we done? Are we done?
I cannot wait to go up there 12 times to Scrap and say, "Can I request Houdini, please?" I know Jordan would really want to.
Scrap knows.
He knows better. Yeah. I think it's funny that Aldi apologized for this. Like here's my thing. I'm thinking of 23,000 people at home grabbing their onions and being like, "Hey, fuck you, bud," and that's it. Like, what do you like? Who gives a shit? Like, you see that and you're like. You take offense to it?
I'd laugh.
I know. I'd laugh. I'd put it on my fridge.
You ready for my dad joke of the day?
Yeah, let's hear it.
It made me cry.
The onion. La, la, la. Yeah.
Wet paper towel.
Point to the picture and tell me where the onion hurt you, or the onion, and it's actually the onion. It's not even the middle finger. It's the fucking. Yeah, it's funny, dude. No, that is a funny joke though.
That do look like a bruise on that onion though. So like they may be fucked on that.
That's red onions, bro.
Well, I know that, but that one's deep purple.
Yeah.
Down there, you don't want that.
They were like, somebody fingered it.
Deep purple.
But maybe.
Hey, they called in. They're like, somebody was fingering my onions, and they're like, how do you know? And they're like, there's a finger on there. Fucking weird. I mean, if you had an extra finger, you know. What if you did the middle finger with that new finger, like that when we had that?
Does it even count?
It shouldn't.
I don't know. People will do.
That'll be the new, like, rich people when they're pissed off at you. They'll just be like, blah, just the one fucking finger, blah blah blah.
The year is
Poor.
the year's 2040. Somebody's hitchhiking. It's just drive them up.
But they're still driving on 10 and 2.
Video games. I mean, that's a disadvantage, or that's an advantage if you have playing on video games.
If you get enough pressure, yeah.
Y'all are crazy. I'm gonna get that extra thumb, and I'm gonna make it a dead man switch for myself.
Yeah.
So when it dies,
You're gone. Good. All we have to take out is the thumb now.
that's it, man. That's it.
That's
That's it. I'm gonna make it easy.
You're just the whole time you're fucking clenching so you don't die. Speaking of dead man
Hit me was
switch,
a good time.
do you like comedy? Have you ever done it? Have you ever thought about going up on stage and telling some of those jokes that your family and friends just love to hear? Well, now you have the opportunity. Every Thursday night, starting February 15th at Cooper's Pubs, we are doing an open mic. The Kokomo Press is doing an open mic at Cooper's Pub in the downstairs comedy den. It's going to be awesome. It's going to start at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, February 15th, and we're going to be doing open mic with 10 to 15 spots for each comedian at 5 minutes a spot. Do not hesitate to sign up. Sign-ups will be at 7:30 physically down there in the bar, or if you want to, you can sign up early. All you have to do is message our page at the Kokomo Press. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have drinks and we're going to have food specials, and it's all a part of Cooper's Pub. You just go straight in, and instead of making a right, you make a left, you go downstairs, you make a left, and you're right down there in the comedy den. Myself and Brian Allen West are excited to see you, and we'll also have friends that you may know, like Jordan Bell, a.k.a. Hypocrisy Jones, Sean Dalrymple, a local comedian we love, and even Cortni Richardson. You're going to see us all out there. We're going to be having a blast. And again, it starts February 15th, but after that, it's every Thursday at 8 p.m. in the comedy den downstairs at Cooper's Pub. Hope to see you there. This is a crazy story. Skydiver's haunting final words as he realizes he forgot to put on his parachute after jumping. So this happened a while back, but most terrible of all is McGuire's final words are caught on tape as he is heard on the recording saying, "Oh my God, no." The incident was particularly surprising as McGuire was considered an experienced sky jumper who had done over 800 jumps. So he was either tired or distracted. So apparently he was doing some filming for somebody who was jumping out for their first time. Just fucking forgot it. And by the time he went to pull it, he was already far enough down that there was nothing he could do with the other people. And the other people weren't really experienced like that. So rest in peace to McGuire, bro.
Damn.
He lost his life like that. I mean, it's insane. And he was doing video. So like, there's like footage of him talking on the video where he's like, "Oh my God, I'm fucking dead."
Bro, that's terrifying.
Damn.
Dead man switch coming back at you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Show me the pulley.
What if, I know he obviously died, but what if he was like over water? He just hit the perfect dive, dude.
Yeah.
Just glided into the water.
That
Became a dolphin.
That's not real life, though.
No.
that Russian judge would still hoe him.
The Russian judge.
The Russian.
Yeah, it's always Russian judge or whatever, right? Like, always like under.
Oh.
Yeah. Under the, you still sucked at it. I didn't realize you were talking about like the fucking Olympics or something. Or like
Well, we need to, right?
Score, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about Shine Bomb's landslide victory? So Mexico's gets their first female president ever, and as soon as she won, the Mexican peso and the stock started pumping.
Yep.
Okay.
Serious note, dude. She will be dead.
Yeah.
The
Well, no,
cartel-
she won one. She had it was a landslide, bro.
The cartel's terrifying, though. They just kill presidents for no reason.
Yeah.
She might be in the cartel.
Yeah, she
we
might
don't
be
know
part.
that.
It might not be fun.
Look,
She's in the same party as the guy who just left.
I watch Weeds.
Oh, God.
Y'all remember that?
Oh, fire, bro.
Yeah,
So,
well, I mean, some of it.
I watched Black Weeks,
the
The
end,
Wire.
The end fell off.
Yeah.
Snowfall.
It was
Snowfall's Black Week.
Snowfall's good.
even Snowfall. Snowfall fell off in the middle.
Yeah.
You
It
guys
was
probably
hella
aren't.
weird.
Like, you probably don't have enough class to watch The Wire, but I watched The Wire. I watched it.
Well, fuck
Wire.
you.
He's black.
I'm
He's
just
fucking
kidding.
black.
I
dude.
know.
Not enough class.
Omar, baby.
You.
Where did you first meet Idris Elba? The Office. I never watched The Wire. Fuck
You never watched? Oh yeah, that's where I was getting at.
But here's also funny.
Classic.
Indian stock hits record highs as exit polls forecast Modi wins. So actually, if men win, the stocks go up. Women win, the stocks go down. It's so crazy how
Something
there's
like that.
It's like they had a woman, I think, pretty woman prime minister over there for a while, and then a man came in, and the stocks were like good. But that's what happened with Trump. Remember when he came into office? All of a sudden, the stocks market went fucking wild.
Y'all ready for 4 more years of him?
I'm ready, dude.
You're excited.
I'm good.
Are you
I'll
erect
protect you.
for it?
We'll protect you.
Let's make a bet right now.
Make a bet what?
I bet you a THC cart that Trump doesn't win.
Trump's winning.
No, he won't. He will not win.
The only way he
no,
wins,
he's
the
winning,
only way he
bro.
doesn't win is if there's election interference, which is what they're trying to do right now. To my mind, Trump didn't do it. Trump didn't do it. 34 counts. Are you kidding me? You fucking kidding me, bro? 34?
The best is the Jesus.
Yeah. Those I talked about that last week.
Fire.
That's so people are so stupid. Holy shit! I would have walked
Are they
in there
shocked that?
to the judge and I would have said, "Dormammu, I've come to have rough sex." I don't know why I said that. It needed to be on here. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Are they shocked with that many counts because it's so many?
I think it's more like they're shocked that a sitting U.S. or not a sitting, but a U.S. president or a former U.S. president was like indicted and then convicted in like a fucking sham. It's all a sham to me.
Just ask this though.
Yeah,
ask your question this: if it was the other way around, remember, I don't really give a fuck.
Lock
I'm not
her
left.
up.
I'm
Lock
not
her
left.
up.
But if it was Hillary or if it was Biden that got caught with the same charges, people would be going nuts.
Hush
Put 'em
money?
under the drill.
They've
under-
been caught.
Biden
The shit that
hasn't,
just
has he?
happened with like, okay, so like they haven't been caught, but like we know, like Hillary Clinton literally bleached those emails, like classified email, like while she was secretary. Like, it's a big deal, and they just let that shit go. This guy paid off a porn star.
Oh, I'm not.
To me is the weirdest shit ever. Like we know that Biden and his son colluded with Ukraine to get money, to extorted them. Like we know it's a fact. Like it's a fact. It's just cause it's like the weirdest shit ever. And you guys know I'm not like I don't give a fuck about Trump. If he wins, I think he's gonna beat. If it's Biden, he wins because people are sick of Biden and he doesn't seem competent. He doesn't seem capable at his current age. And Trump, for all his faults, at least seems like he still has his shit and his brain together. Even if he's an insane person and
He is
the
an
worst. But
insane
between
person.
the two. If I got a guy who's finger on the nuclear record, I don't want a guy who forgets what he's doing.
I don't know.
What it comes down to me now is just it's material. Like
Yeah.
that's all it is because it doesn't affect me. Like, I mean, I pay a little bit more for gas now. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of cartoons predicting the future, bro.
There we
Like,
go.
We got giant
Simpsons
douche,
are back.
giant douche and shit sandwich. That's not even the Simpsons.
South Park,
That's
yeah.
South Park again,
Yeah.
bro. Like I don't know. Like they all fucking suck. But like I would like to maybe. I don't know, and this is probably when we get the most alt-right of presidents ever, but, like, I'd like a president that, like, isn't about to die. Like,
That'd be nice.
That would be so fucking nice. That, like, is above the age of 65, or below the age of 65 would be nice.
Yeah, I think a president. we set age limits for people to being too young. I think it's high time we set age limits for being too old.
Yeah.
And that's all around in all federal and state governments. I think if you're in your 60s, get the fuck out of government. Like if you were voted in at 59, fine. Okay, you can get there till 64 or whatever, however long, 66 if you're a senator or whatever. But like if you're in your 60s, you should not be allowed to run for anything.
No, you should be really running the world anyways. What are you doing in the minor leagues still?
Yeah.
Like, get out of that shit.
The
Like,
CIA.
go get in the Illuminati. Like, you should be running the Illuminati and shit right now.
Yeah, the age of
funny.
consent should
Why
be
aren't you
15.
fucking with the Rockets?
Yeah, 15. Ew, gross. I mean, we've got old people out here saying crazy shit, like Kevin Costner, literally out here saying, he reflected on his first encounter with cocaine. Kevin Costner recalls hating cocaine when he tried it first. What the fuck is his problem?
Oh, damn. I heard this is going to be a documentary called Dances with Blow.
Nice.
Oh shit, he's gonna be out there pretending he's actually playing. Who's somebody? He's playing car. What is it? The blow guy. You know, the Mexican guy, not Mexican, fucking Colombian.
Oh,
El
Tony,
Chapo.
or,
You know what I'm talking about?
Tony Montana.
No, yeah, no. I'm talking about the real guy though. I was gonna say he could play him in the movie. Not even El Chapo. Chapo's Mexico. I'm talking about Colombia.
Oh,
You guys know what I'm talking about. Remember?
I know who
Did
you're
you guys ever watch that show with?
he says no,
Yeah, it's the
that
guy
is
that
El
was-
Chapo. That's sitting on.
You guys ever heard of Medellin?
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah. That's
Remember?
the gang, right? That's the big gang.
It's from that. It was the name of the movie, the fake movie, and the show.
You're killing me. Right
Entourage.
now. I know what the fuck it is.
Once it'll pop in my head in
Yeah,
a
me
minute. So
too.
just give me a second. But like, yeah, I was thinking like Carl
Yeah, Escobar.
Escobar.
Yeah.
There you go. That's who I'm thinking of.
Pablo Escobar?
Pablo Escobar. That's who it is. Yeah, Pablo Escobar. So like him playing Pablo Escobar, that'd be hilarious.
Isn't that El Chapo?
No,
Same person?
No, El Chapo's Mexican. Pablo Escobar is
Oh.
Colombia. He was like I think he was like the 80s. He was like the cocaine guy from Colombia.
My bad.
One
Sorry
can
for
fit
being
more in a
racist.
car.
Yeah.
Fit way more cocaine in a car than Mexico.
But yeah, I was thinking that the reason why that was the longest thing to get, the first priority is always the bit, so we had to get through it. But at the end of it all, it's like the longest trying to get to that point. But the point was like he did Dances with Wolves where he was like the last Native American. Now he can be like the last Mexican or Colombian American. Fuck me, I quit. I fucking quit.
I like it.
I'm sick of it. I need
I'm
AI.
sorry.
I need
We-
AI
we
to help me.
fucked you.
We need AI
Well,
to help us.
We're gonna get you AI co-host.
Thank
for
you.
the next season.
I need it. I need it. At least I did a better job when I was by myself than I was with you guys.
Oh,
Damn
you
it.
don't need us.
As far as I'm just saying, as far as remembering things, at least I
This
wasn't
is
sitting
the
here.
end, Brian.
This is the end.
I'm
It's
gone.
about that fucking time, guys. Now I do have a couple more hilarious things. First off, I saw this and this really hit home. I want AI to do my laundry and dishes so that I can do art and writing, not for AI to do my art and writing so that I can do my laundry and dishes. I was like, this lady fucking
I
snapped.
hit home, bro.
God
Yeah,
damn.
she snapped, dude.
Yeah, that's
like-
bars.
We do have some AI doing like work at a factory because they like all the robots and shit. But even then,
I
more like automation than AI.
I don't know some of them jobs. I need more robot.
I mean, how close are we though for us not for robots doing all of our jobs?
I'm ready.
I mean, at the auto plants because it's kind of getting.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not.
Yeah,
gonna,
they don't need us.
We lose more jobs every year, right?
Yeah.
The highest seniority people will stay and do maintenance and things like that. Like they'll keep the skilled tradespeople, but like us,
The problem is they don't have they have. It's not necessarily always going to be so. We'll just transition to being like babysitters, like we are kind of in
Yeah.
production. That's production is babysitting machines.
You have to be spot watchers
all it
at
is.
least because
They
they
still-
can't just have machines just free flowing, running and shit like that.
Oh yeah, and they need like people to fix them, like you said, the
Or
maintenance.
load
and
them and things
load
like
and
that.
things
You
like
always
that,
need
yeah.
certain things.
I think we have to be close to the point of like it's more expensive to pay for these things than it is to just pay a person to do them. Because like for the longest time, like even like the job that I do every day is just lifting, pushing, and pulling. A robot could easily do that, but they couldn't maneuver within the space the same way a human could. Once they figure that out, it's all fucking over.
Well, you'd have to have a touchless building, in that a building where you intake raw material or whatever your raw material from one point, and it basically just
Yeah.
conveyor belts throughout till the end, right?
Yeah.
And like I don't think we're ever gonna fully get to that point in anything.
I don't either.
I mean, other than Amazon distribution centers, but
Yeah.
I mean that's about it.
Well, I can tell you one thing: if you family watchdog our plant, it's definitely not a touchless. It's definitely not a touchless plant because those motherfuckers are touching something,
Yeah,
and they're called children. Children.
I know.
So fucking. Don't you hate when you're like talking to a guy at work and you're like, "Hey man," and you're being nice to him and you're like being friendly, and then like next thing you know, you see him in the newspaper and it's like, diddler.
there's three. There's three pedophiles at three. I gotta say sex offenders because one guy forced himself on a lady, but
Yeah.
at the engine plant, it's like everybody just talks shit about him. But I've had a conversation with one before.
I know there was one guy that I worked with that I had a whole conversation. I was really nice, and another guy was like, "You shouldn't be friends with him." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, I wasn't really friends. I was just talking to him. It's like, yeah, he's got a case on him right now for a bunch of kids. And I was like, what? So I looked it up, and it was fucking true. It was. And then the pandemic happened, and then they threw his case out. So like, but like he wasn't found innocent or guilty. So I'm like, I'm still kind of like in this fight, but they didn't have enough evidence. So I'm like, not sure whether to believe, what to think.
You don't have to make up stories. If you want to listen to Drake, just listen to Drake. I don't know, man.
I just want to be. There's just one thing I need to say about Drake, and that's, "Hey there, Delilah, I'm like in New York City. I'm 1,000
Shit went
miles
hard,
away."
dude. No, it was
Wah
pretty
wah,
cringy.
wah wah, Delilah.
I thought it was a joke. I didn't think Drake would attach himself to that. But
No, it's something. Drake will do anything for the look of it. You know what I mean?
I didn't get to tell my
Views.
I didn't get to say my last thing about the pedophile that I was
Go ahead.
talking about though.
Yeah.
I just don't. I want to end. I was going to make some joke, but I'm not. But I don't want people to think I talk to pedophiles because I don't. I work.
No,
I
you
never
don't.
talk to them.
No.
Just couldn't come up with anything witty.
No, that's why he doesn't talk to himself in the mirror.
Apparently, we all dancing with
Got
wolves.
Got him. We all dancing with wolves. Did you see the Benzino thing? Benzino says daughter Coy Lorraine shouldn't be angry over his support of R. Kelly because she lost virginity at 14.
He's fucked up.
He's
an
so
idiot.
dumb, dude.
Yeah.
He might be one of the dumbest people on the planet.
He's the only person I like. I'm happy when Eminem like raps.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
like more. Please, just Eminem. More Benzino beats. More.
Wasn't that what was the song we talked? I think I talked about it the other day. About
It was the lyrical lemonade thing.
Yeah,
that
we
he
talked
did.
about it, right?
Yeah, because it had him and
Homicide.
It, had,
It was called
Juice
Homicide.
WRLD and what's his face?
Coil or Corday.
Corday. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a
Corday.
different one. The one that I'm talking about is Homicide, which was his own song, right?
Cordazy.
Maybe.
Yeah. But
Oh,
they did
yeah,
a song. They had a different song together. That the Juice WRLD. It was like Doomsday Part 2 or something like that. That's a whole different song. But yeah, he did Homicide, and I think that was about Benzino, or at least he threw a lot of shots at Benzino. I know our Lord and Savior got is getting sued. Did you see that?
Who?
Our guy is getting sued.
Oh no.
Kanye West is being sued for harassment by ex-assistant Lauren Pisciotti. Maybe she should work for our Hilly Pisciotti. These are the texts Kanye allegedly sent to her. Is mine racist? It is. This is of mine. I'm going to beat this for being a fucking racist. I'm going to stare at pictures of white women with black asses and beat the shit out of my racist dick, beating the shit out of my black cock.
I mean those are obviously song lyrics.
Yeah. Or he's just like, he likes white women with black curves. That's what he likes, like Kim or his Bianca, or maybe this young lady.
Amber Rose.
Or Amber Rose, yeah.
Well,
she's mixed. But
The
yeah.
teachings under the House of Ye. I mean, that's what we follow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow suit.
Yeah. Do you like when I say black, and people are like, they're mixed? I mean, because you're black, right? I'm asking as a.
Yeah, but I was talking about white women with black
I know where
women
you were
features.
going.
And
No,
no,
I'm
I
just
said black. I said white women with black women features, and you said Amber Rose, who's like a black woman.
Oh, you said she was mixed.
But I said mixed because because she's white passing. I mean, if you looked at her and she had like regular hair on her, and she didn't have like that cool hair that she has, or the shaved head, she might be white passing, or at least Latina passing, or something, right?
I just want.
Like Courtney's like Mexican or Asian passing, right? Courtney, what do you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like there's
It's been
certain,
so quiet today.
yeah, certain. It's been fucking peaceful.
Candy Crush the whole time. I've been looking over here. She's just
Fucking
playing.
serene. It's been serene. here.
She's oh damn it.
I do want to call her. Do you guys want to give her a call?
Yeah, give her a call.
Yeah.
Like I'll call her right now. Oh, I don't want to do that in front of the fucking camera. I'm gonna give my passcode out to the whole world. So I am.
696969.
Who told you?
It was just a guess.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
69-420. Mother. Oh shit! I still told you.
Got
I'm
it.
calling her now. Let's see if she answers.
Hey, you got that Allen Iverson practice?
Hello.
Hello, Courtney.
Hello, Jordan.
You're on the air with the Kokomo Press Podcast. How are you?
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, we have your picture here up in your stead, and we're pretending
Okay,
like you're
thank
here
you.
and talking to you every once in a while, and just listening to your fascinating conversation. We were saying how peaceful and
Oh,
serene it
good.
is.
I'm sure. I mean, and you guys are just are able to do and say whatever you want, and nobody
I
can
mean,
tell you no.
that's a normal thing.
Bri-
Yeah,
what a-
but I mean,
God.
Brian's always texting. You know?
No, for being
sounded
honest, I was on
high.
Facebook for some reason. I got zoned out. You said Courtney
What
call, and
if
I
I
was just like,
would've-
no, I'm just-
what if I would have fuck you buttoned you?
Yeah, that'd have been interesting.
how you doing? How you holding up?
We would have laughed.
She's at practice.
I'm making I'm making mashed potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
okay.
home. She said that she'd be ready for 6:30. I just didn't want to be doing this until 8. After
Hey,
8.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Maddie is upset with me, that's fine. But those cakes were mighty fine.
You like my cakes?
Oh Lord,
Did
They
you
were
see
cooking.
Did you see the video he posted of the podcast?
Which one?
The clip?
Oh,
The
I
clip.
watched the podcast. Yeah, with all the things in your mouth, all the cheese balls.
The
Cheese ball.
cheese
How many
balls.
did she get?
I think she got 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, I thought she could do better than that.
Yeah, I thought you could do it at least
thought you'd
like
be like,
12,
See,
bro. You're
It's about quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what losers say.
Matt's nuts are about 10 fucking cheese balls.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to dip my nuts in your cheese
nuts
balls.
and balls, nuts and the rest of it all at the same time.
Cock and balls.
Cock and balls.
Beans
cheese
and
balls.
franks.
Beans and Frank.
Yeah, man, we wish you were here. Honestly, I was like,
I'm
I
sure.
couldn't. This is my one night off with my girl, and it's already a hard sell to be like, oh, by the way, I'm doing a podcast. Let alone, I'm gonna do one until 8 or 9 p.m.
I'm sure she's
Ooh, words that
so
make the
happy
pussy
about it.
dry.
I know. I don't want to do that. You don't ever want to make the pussy dry. I'll tell you that much. That's something we were actually talking about, Courtney. We were calling you to ask. Do we ever want to make
Okay.
the pussy dry? That was something we wanted to ask.
Sometimes it needs to be. I feel like in certain situations it should be.
Okay.
Like children's functions.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Funerals,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, mine
I don't
must be
know.
operating
Yeah,
wrong.
funeral.
You need to tell all them teachers that keep getting in trouble that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Especially them women teachers.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying is they probably should. I'm not saying that they will be though.
Courtney got that wop at kindergarten graduations.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just ready to go at any moment.
how you feeling after your back alley BBL?
I feel good. It's kind of lumpy, but you know.
Can you spill the beans on what it actually was, or do you not? Do you want to keep the?
Oh, it was a they sell fake butts for Halloween costumes for
Okay.
like old ladies.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Matt's officially going to be put in the credits as butt fluffer because he had to fluff her butt multiple
Yes.
times. It was hilarious.
Yes.
So in certain angles, we had to push the cheeks together to make and push up. And in certain angles, we had to push them out so that they, like in the front angle, you would see more ass on the side.
It was better when you spread them.
Yeah.
it's better.
You should have seen what we did with it after.
What'd you guys do with it after?
I can't say. I said you should have seen.
Oh, you got a G,
You're
got
gonna have
that
to wait for
GBA.
Mayor Wombies for that.
Yeah, Mayor
It
Wombies.
needs it needs washed now
Yeah,
for sure.
I think you guys should do the porn version of a Dead Cheney Alfred. I think that'd be cool.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I think we should too.
I know he said, what did they say? Dead Cheney Al. What did they say?
I can't remember.
They had a name for it, but the whole time I just want to be like Head of Cheney.
Fettuccine.
Yeah,
What did they say? I can't remember.
I know. I can't remember either.
It wasn't that good then.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Obviously.
Head of Cheney.
We can do
ass to
better.
go.
Yeah, ass to go,
Yeah.
ass to mouth, Dead Cheney
Yeah.
ass to mouth.
Always. Oh shit! I dropped a cracker.
Nah.
You got to be careful with your people.
Last time I did that, I got in trouble for dropping my kid on his head. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Dropped a cracker.
What are your kids doing right now?
What are they doing? I don't know. Well,
Brian,
I
why do you
don't
always
pay
ask that?
attention.
Why do you
to
always
them.
ask that, Brian? Every time you call me, you ask the same thing. Hey, what are you kids doing right now? I see them. They're in the backyard. One of them's trying to get out the gate. I'm like, what? He's like, nothing. Love you. Bye. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I enjoy kids. Not in a way.
Yeah.
I do. I really do
No,
enjoy
you
kids. Jimmy. I'm a good person when it comes.
Have you ever done a race in front of people for kids?
Uncle
'Cause some
Brian?
people.
Good.
Uncle Brian.
Ass,
Uncle
ass,
Uncle
ass,
Brian.
ass, ass.
It's just a little Uncle Brian out here. He's just
Now I gotta ask. Did you made that correct?
I did not make that.
No.
The thing that
That's a
I-
legit picture.
it's from a video. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We're talking about the video that Belle posted in the group where the lady falls and she's got her thong on. They're like doing a race and she falls and busts
Oh,
her
yeah.
I
face.
thought it was AI.
Yeah, you. Yeah,
It was ASS.
same thing.
There's a kid. I found actually there's a funny video I have of a kid on here, but not sure if I should put it on the internet. That's the problem. Is it popped up and it was very interesting. But this is if you guys want to see it. But watch this. This kid just sliding off down a half pipe.
That's
So
so funny.
You can do that?
I guess if you are willing to let
Oh
your
my
ass get
gosh,
scraped up.
wow.
Do you like it,
shit.
Courtney? Very good video.
Yeah,
I thought it was your
it's a
son
really
for a
good
minute.
Video.
I
It kinda
felt
looks like
low-key
your
weird
son.
watching that.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't know if I want to put it on the podcast, but it was a very interesting video. Like this kid's at a skate park and it's raining and he pulls his ass out and uses it as like a skateboard to go down the ramp and back. It's pretty hilarious.
First of all,
Wow.
it's only weird if it makes you horny, but that was cool.
Yeah.
They
I thought it
did
was
make-
cool.
Yeah, they didn't make me horny. No.
Not this time.
Marked safe.
No, I've watched it enough times that I'm dull to it. now.
That makes sense. That makes- shit.
He's
As long as
not.
you- yeah, as long as you did what you had to do, I guess.
Skin
Yeah.
of a child doesn't phase me.
So you're making mashed potatoes right now?
I'm making what?
Are you-
Yeah, mashed
you're making
potatoes.
Can you do the twist? I can mash
No.
potato. I can mash. That's another Teen Wolf reference from the second one.
Damn good, yeah.
I can macaroni.
Are you referencing
The
Second one,
Wolf?
I
A
enjoyed
lot
the
of
second one
times.
more than the first one.
So did I.
because-
I completely agree.
Dude, because the second one had what's his name? So the guy in the bully in Pee Wee's Big Adventure,
I don't remember that.
and then he
but,
played Gacy, but like he was Jason Bateman's right hand man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was great.
The bigger dude.
Yeah.
So I think
He was
name's
his
like Mark
uncle.
something.
He was just his uncle, right? That also was a wolf. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I think he was his buddy. I gotta
Yeah.
rewatch it, but I think so.
It's hard to remember. Courtney, I did have a study that I wanted to ask you about. It says synthetic estrogen associated with increased anxiety-like behaviors in rat model. Do you think that's why women today are so like anxious? Is because they're on this synthetic estrogen?
So you're saying that I could like be on less estrogen?
No, I'm saying like synthetic estrogen is associated with an increase in anxiety-like behaviors in rat model. So women who
I
take
don't know.
birth control
I don't take.
makes them more anxious. Do you think that's a possibility?
I don't know. I'm pretty fucking anxious, and I don't take any of that.
Follow-up question: do you have a recipe for pineapple upside down cake?
Yes, I do.
Sorry, I had to throw that out
I
there
just
for
got one.
Kibbles. That was very funny.
What's your
Yeah, yeah.
what's your crack to baking soda ratio? Or I mean cocaine to baking soda ratio?
Whip it.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tell them your middle name is Lean.
Yeah.
They don't believe your middle name is Lean.
Okay, so
You should have copyrighted this.
my middle name is supposed to be Leanne, but my mom can't spell, and I mean you've seen my first name, so like my first name, she spelled it different because my last name is so long, and she didn't want me to have to like work for it to write my name. She thought Courtney the long way would be too hard for me because I was clearly born to be an idiot.
Yeah.
So she made my middle name Leanne, but she wanted to spell it different. So it's Lea, and there's like a little tilde above the A.
That
And
makes
she
sense.
told me, okay, but she told me the tilde above the A makes the A long. And I'm like, okay, well, a long A is A. So
Yeah.
it would be Leanne.
Lee.
She fucked it all up.
Lean. So it's supposed to be Leanne.
Lean.
So I'm like, Mom, my middle name is Lean.
We are all
I'm not
Lean.
French.
We are.
So
We are
my
all
middle name is
we are all Lean. I call us Leanus.
Got that
But
lean in my
then-
cup.
But then I named my daughter Alexis Leanne, but I spelled it Leann just because I'm a bitch.
There you go. Good. Alexis,
Yeah,
congratulations.
I got her
Alexis.
back.
Yeah.
I got her back.
Why don't you just add you say that you say enough ends, you should be able to add one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
Anytime
Dirty
you want.
dog.
Your name is Clean. You're C Lean.
I'm so. Yeah, don't
It's-
say that out loud.
It's C Lean, and then your last name is Dixon Richardson.
Yeah.
So Clean Dick.
Yeah.
Clean Dick,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a clean dick, son. Then you said that to your kid. He's
That's
like,
that's my password for everything.
That's
Clean
your-
dicks.
Clean dicks. I already gave up my password today. It's 69420. Don't tell people.
Gang shit.
Damn it.
Only the coolest number possible.
I
but
knew
whatever.
it.
Or 42069 is also pretty good. I'll take that one as well. But 69420 is the higher number.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
Yeah.
it works better for 420. All right, Courtney, we're gonna get off here with you. Thank you for calling in. We didn't
Corey,
know
how
you
much
were going.
Fallout
Yeah,
are you playing
yeah.
tonight?
First time caller, long time listener.
Are you playing Fallout tonight?
Gang, gang.
Yeah. Are you gonna play with me?
Loaded question. No, I'm no, I'm not playing. I'm not a big Fallout guy. I'm more. Of a
I
Skyrim.
might end up playing though, but probably not because I got to
You
spend
can
time with my
play.
family.
No, gross. You spend
know.
time with your family during the day and then you turn into the wasteland at night.
It's a good idea because I have to go to work.
Oh,
Ew.
that sounds.
Yeah, don't even talk about it. Bell's off work.
Job.
Bell's off work because he's married
Why is he
now.
off work?
Because he's married now. He's gonna be married by
Oh,
the time it
gross.
comes
You
out.
got vacation for getting married?
Oh no, that's not a thing. I just
That's
took my fucking
bullshit.
days.
You should.
to
It
work.
should be a thing.
You
though.
know what?
It should be a thing.
I got next week off, so it's okay. I'm going on your honeymoon for you.
Do your thing, 21.
You're going to Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say hi
Yep.
to Flo Rida for me.
Flow right.
Yeah, I saw
I
your
will-
Facebook question, by the way.
If
Am I good to say it?
see, yeah.
She asked how to get weed on a plane.
Yeah, butthole. Obviously, it's butthole. Matt and you guys have been preparing for
Yeah.
this for months.
Yeah, we have been.
When he pulls out, push it in. That's done.
She has two pockets, so she could go She might.
She could us have two pods.
Audible,
You're right.
call an audible.
Yeah. Perks in
Yeah.
one. Perks in one. Fucking weed in the other.
Grandma's perk.
Oh no, you're on like it's just you and Matt, right? Are the kids going?
No, just us.
Okay,
We're
so
going-
never mind.
it's-
Not Perks, Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly and the hooch.
This is a trip we're going on to for his mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, they're
It's
gonna.
like a family trip.
Very nice.
He's gonna spread some cheeks and also some ashes. So, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should be the vacation shirt. That's good.
Spreading cheeks and ashes.
2024.
2024.
It's summer vacation.
Maddie and lean.
Maddie.
A lot of lean in
I
this guy.
texted him yesterday and I was like, why did you name it Lean? Why did you name it Lean on me? Nobody gets it.
Yeah,
He's
nobody.
like, well,
I
it's
did.
like it'll be like an inside thing. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Now
I
you
guess.
explain it to them.
Yeah. Now you have to
I like
explain it to
it.
people, and then nobody understands it. And anyway, did you see that
They
the
will be
male?
mashed potatoes.
Did you see that the male birth control gel is safe and effective? New trial finds. Did you hear about that?
Ooh,
No.
Yeah.
Bet.
And it says after decades of attempts to develop new birth control medications for men, scientists are more hopeful than ever. With new abortion restrictions, demand is growing. Experts say.
I bet more dudes would take a birth control.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
legit.
I'd be
About
putting it.
time.
We'd put it on. We're so fucking stupid that it's like a gel, so we would just like rub it on our nuts and be like, "Oh, I'm good to go. Let's go."
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick, let me put on my nuts.
I mean, probably. Whatever.
Why do we get a gel? They got to take a pill. They got to have inserts inside them, and we're just like, we get a gel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Knowing
Yeah,
me,
I
I
want
would
a
just
gel.
jerk off with it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I heard it's better if you mix the gel with your own gel, if you know what I mean. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a great idea.
I mean, gay
Okay,
couples.
I have to go. My son is yelling at me.
All right, bye, Courtney.
about
Thank you for being on the
potatoes.
show. Talk to you later.
Bye, love you.
Okay, bye.
You're gay. All right, bye. She's off. I called her gay at the end, so she.
I know, but it's Pride Month, so it's
Yeah, so it's good.
I saw you heart reacted to my thing. Did you watch
Eric.
Eric?
I started it.
So good.
We watched the first episode of it. Very confusing. How far in does it start making sense?
It makes it, well. I mean, it made sense to me the first episode, but there were some things I missed because I tried to rewatch it again, but then didn't get all the way through it. But there is some things that I missed. But the first episode and second episode, it gels together so fucking well.
Okay.
When you showed that picture earlier of Benedict or whatever.
Yeah, Benedict or
Yeah.
Ramu.
Dude, what a fucking actor. He's so damn good.
Oh yeah, except for that's actually the first thing I said to Shelby was like the fact that he's doing all these accents of characters in an American accent and he's British. I was like, that's that's phenomenal. Because he's doing like he's a British guy and then he's like doing American accent and it's not even his real fucking accent and then he's doing these oh it's me, it's Eric, and the kid's name is a different name.
Yeah,
right?
his kid's name's Edgar after
Edgar,
because he's a big poetry guy and shit.
Yeah.
Artsy, it's so good.
Yeah, because he had his kid recite a poem.
If you need something to watch Eric on Netflix, dude.
I mean, it looks good, and I'm trying to get into it. I think the hardest part for me was we were finishing Outer Range. I don't know if you've heard of that, but that's on Prime, and it's got Josh Brolin in it, and then it's got a bunch of Bill Pullman, his son's in it, and plays. It's an insane show, but it's about it's a time travel western. Yeah, let me explain that again. A time traveling western, and it's there's this big fucking hole in the ground, and he came out of it as a kid, and then his family, and it's all the implications. There's cult shit going on in it, and people are dying and getting thrown in the hole. People are eating the mineral from the. It's an insane. There's one lady accidentally walked into the hole, or she fell in the hole or whatever, walked through and ended up in 1880s. And was living with Native Americans. She was a Native American woman, and then she ended up coming back. So she 4 years in 4 days, and then it's the implications of it. It's an insane fucking show.
Crazy.
But yeah, I was watching that. So now that we finished that, Eric will be a little bit easier to watch because
So good.
it's you can't have too many narratives going on in your head. It's what's the fuck's going on right now? And Eric. Very confusing. The kid walked to school. You see all the weird people looking around, doing weird things are happening. The guy's watching him in the truck. I'm starting to. Don't tell me anything, but I'm the kid disappears. That's the idea of the show in the beginning, at least from what I've noticed. His son disappears somehow, or gets kidnapped or whatever. And then on top of it, it's named after Eric, which is the character. Does he slowly descend into madness into this character or something?
Yeah, I don't want to. I won't ruin anything. I will say that the kid ends up at a Diddy house party.
Okay.
That's how it ends. That's
This is a true life story of Cartman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the true life story of Usher. If we're being honest, guys. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey.
But poor Usher, baby.
Man, last time I fell for that Fall of Usher show. That was not what I thought it was.
You thought it was something else.
Yeah. You know how I am about
It
documentaries.
was the fall of the house of Usher.
Yeah.
So people talked a lot about that, and I couldn't get into that either. Some things I can get into. I've been trying to watch True Detective.
That's
So
good. I like that.
Shelby does not like it.
Season 1.
Yeah, she doesn't like good shows.
Ugh.
It's very hit or miss with her. Like
Oh.
she can't do certain things.
She just watches Big
it
Bang
gets
Theory all
better.
day.
No, she doesn't do that. She does like worse than that. It's like Hot Chicks or not. What's the one about the girls that like
Bad
robbed
Girls
the
Club.
bank? That one too. But like, what's that's what
Set
that?
it off.
No, that's a good one. But no, there's a TV show with Christina Hendricks from Mad Men with the big tits, the redhead. She plays like a girl that robs. They rob a bunch of places, and then she ends up. There were so many memes about like the dude in it. There's like a Hispanic guy that all the girls wanted to bang, but he's like screwing her over. It's such a weird fucking show.
No.
But it's got Donna from Parks and Rec in it. You know what I'm talking about? Donna, the bigger black lady from Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she plays one of the friends that, and then the other one's a tiny girl that looks like Courtney. I feel like she looks just like Courtney, dude. It throws me off every time. I can't remember her name. What's this fucking show called? Let me see if I can look it up real quick. What's it called? Christina Hendricks. Donna. I don't know if that's her real name. TV show, but it's an interesting fucking show. Good Girls. Good Girls. This show.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of it. I
I've
didn't
heard
know what
about
it was
that.
about. You just
Never
explained
watched
the plot
it.
to
Never
me.
gonna watch it.
Yeah, like my bad, guys. I'm never gonna watch it either. It's like Shelby, and it's like what she watches. But I feel like that girl in the middle looks just like Courtney, right? Didn't she kind of have like a Courtney vibe?
Kind of.
It's like she,
Dead in the eyes.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
In certain pictures, she looks more like Courtney than that. But like, yeah. She also is one of those girls that like lost it. Like, there's the one that looks
Oh, Matthew Lillard's in it? Oh, she was in Parenthood.
Yeah.
I watched Parenthood.
Parenthood. Yeah, Matthew Willard's in it. Manny Montana's the one, all the girls, and then Retta's her name. Retta's the one that I was talking about. But yeah, it's an insane cast. It's got Lauren Lapkus in it. She's good. She was obsessed with that show, but I just couldn't get into it because it was so like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel it.
It's just too women based.
I feel it. Thankfully, Kim doesn't watch a lot of TV, so I don't have to watch a lot of like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch Bridgerton, but that ain't like I could.
And you literally just said you don't watch shit. What are you talking-
No. Look, she watches Bridgerton, so I got forced to watch that one.
She playing the music in the car too, right?
No.
Yeah, I'd be hilarious. I'd be like, listen, none of that shit's on the soundtrack for the wedding. Just as
None of
British
that.
people pretending to sing. That's such a weird show because it's just like Hamilton or anything.
I know.
Hamilton's good. I liked Hamilton, but I like history. I
Yeah.
have early adult onset Republican, right? Now what is it
Yeah.
called when you
Yeah.
like history? That's a shame. Gillis just
History.
yeah. But I do want to do shout out to Simone Biles. She wins her 9th U.S. gymnastics championship. This woman has been winning championships for 9 fucking years. That's or not 9 years, but she's.
Is the Olympics right now?
It's coming up. I think it's this summer actually, because like
yeah, it's in Paris.
yeah, Paris. I know Tyrese Halliburton's going to be on the All Stars for the NBA. I know there's a lot of controversy for that because they're like Jalen Brunson should have got the spot. And I'm like, Jalen Brunson is not a. We've got enough guys.
You
Jalen Brunson
played
needs
for
to
the
dribble
Olympics,
for
but
45.
not Game 3.
Yeah.
hey, my guy.
Yeah. Well, the thing about that's the thing. Halliburton got it hurt in game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final, and then didn't play in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And then they asked him. That's one of the things they asked him. Like, do you think you'll be ready in time? And he's like, yeah. It's just I just literally couldn't be ready in time to finish this series because They said it's a different part of his quad. It's a different part of his quad too.
Yeah,
hamstring.
I'm sure it's something.
It's just
Like,
crazy
he's
that
an
he hurt a
athlete.
different part of his hamstring. Same leg, but different part.
It's fucking
It's like,
weird.
wow. Or they were like, listen, fake an injury. This can be our building year.
Yeah.
We made it this far. We weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a good excuse. I'm just kidding. No, I wanted a fucking dub. And we just
okay.
3
It's okay.
games.
In the meantime, fuck Boston.
Also, fuck Boston, but they're gonna win. They're gonna.
I know, but
They're
still, always fuck Boston.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna fucking win though. I did.
know.
I need to bring this up to you guys. Did you guys know? It's Duck Duck Goose, right? You guys played Duck Duck Goose our whole life. Apparently in Minnesota, it's Duck Duck Gray Duck.
The-
Yeah,
Hey,
It's the same thing. I mean,
yeah, but like, could you imagine being like duck, gray duck, and then run around? No, that sounds fucking stupid.
It does sound stupid.
That's racist.
Why?
Why is it gotta be a gray duck?
I know. Why couldn't it have
Like,
been black duck?
Yeah, why couldn't it be a white duck?
Yeah, exactly. Because duck is just implies white. It's the
Why does duck imply
white. White is just base. You know what I mean? That's why Band-Aids look like us. You know what I mean?
I love duck goose, bro.
And that what they say that the Band-Aids are racist because they are supposed to resemble skin
Because
color.
the Band-Aid makers were like, oh, we only need Band-Aids to cover up white bruises.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
there's like a
White plight was real.
pigment friendly Band-Aid now that you can get.
Yeah.
It's like which I think's cool because
Yeah, I'll allow
medical
it.
shit,
I'll
all
allow
that
it.
medical shit was made for white people.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've lived
medical,
it. Trust
medical.
me, almost 40 years.
Yeah. Even the fucking nurse's outfit's white. How there? Why is it white? Why is it
White coats. Come on.
White coats. Yeah. Yeah. It's not black coats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, I didn't even realize how deep this racism goes.
I don't know. In black churches, you do have the ladies in white. That's a thing.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Because they're the most white's like pure. It's that pure
Allegedly, yeah.
religious thing when Jesus was clothed in white.
You know what else they do? They change the fire alarms too.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Did you see? I actually had
That's my favorite.
I took it off of here, I think, but I had one that was hilarious. It was an article. Let me see if I want to see if I have it on here so bad. But there was an article I had that was like, black. Oh, there it is. There it is. I have it. Yes. Fuck yeah. This was very interesting. Black and brown Minnesotans Minnesota again. Wow, weird. Get worse sleep than white people. Researchers at the University of Minnesota say it's hurting their health. One example: in many Somali homes in the Twin Cities, smoke detectors with low batteries beep around the clock. Many believe the device beep when they're working properly. Abdefatah said. Abdefatah, that's a weird way. I know I said that wrong. Said, or that's the landlord's responsibility to fix them. Such information can be corrected with a community-wide effort. So, again, it's one of those things where they're like, it's kind of the exact same thing that what's his name is doing to us at the Lantern place. It's like people are too stupid to know, and I'm like, no, like people know.
Yeah.
But it is weird that because Somalians are obviously not from America, so maybe they did misunderstand how that works. But that's such a weird example to be like black people and brown people don't sleep as well because of the beeping noise is keeping them up at night. We've got to teach them to change the batteries.
Nah.
It's good satire.
Let the Xbox remote not work. I bet they fucking change that. I'm just kidding. While the white woman's at work. I'm just kidding. So horrible. So horrible.
I've never actually thought, like, I don't know. I've never lived in a place where I didn't change my fucking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, but I have been in apartment complexes that in the complex, like in the hallways, they'll have a smoke detector that does
Beeping,
that shit.
yeah.
So like
that's where I remember because like Kokomo Manor when my ex and I dated, I used to go
pretty sure
through there.
Kingston Green was like that, and like shitty places. It really is like it's a poor thing, but it's because you lived in you do live in a place where like
yeah, who fuck out there has a fucking ladder? There's not a shed. It's not like you can just go grab a ladder and be like, I'll guess I'll change
$5 battery.
Yeah, like a $5 battery.
Yeah, I think it's a fine. They charge you extra rent if you even have a ladder.
Really? That'd be funny. It's like a dog or a cat. You can have a dog or cat or a ladder. Pick one.
Only one.
It's just fucking people who work in construction. Like, fuck, damn it. I guess we can't have a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to get on the roof anytime I want.
Gotta have a lot.
You gotta sneak in the cat and the dog, anyways. So.
Yeah. We all need a leg up in this life, especially black and brown people in Minnesota. You know, they're not getting enough sleep.
I mean, shout out
Twin Cities.
Lil Boat.
Little yachty.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's cold as Minnesota.
That's my shit, dude.
Yeah.
Young Thug's on that. It's so
Yeah, Young Thug, aka the GOAT.
I don't want to have a white rap debate.
You don't want to have a white rap debate?
No, I really
We
don't.
love him. And I'm not a big Eminem guy.
Yeah, if you're obsessed with celebrities, apparently people who are obsessed with celebrities may be less intelligent. Studies suggest. Does anybody
Makes
not
sense.
imagine like if you're upset like it's when I say celebrities, I'm also thinking like if you're obsessed with Trump or any of those things, there's probably something going on.
Personalities.
Yeah, it's like being obsessed with something like that is weird. Like somebody else.
Or sports teams, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sports teams for sure.
I don't know if it makes you less smarter but like it does like obviously like I don't know, your priorities are
It simplifies your personality.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you base your entire personality, it's like that Baby Reindeer show or whatever the fuck's called. You guys watch
Yeah,
I
that?
haven't watched that.
Yeah, you didn't watch that.
No.
I haven't watched it yet either,
But that lady
know
in
what all
that
it's
is like
about.
obsessed with the guy, and it's like becoming obsessed with anything, including a celebrity. Celebrity's even weirder because like they're so out of your peripheral, like that you're just like, I love everything that this person does. It's weird.
But if you like idolize something so much, you become obsessed with it, and like
Boy.
you make a relationship in your head with it. Like,
Yeah, that's what. So like podcasts is a very good example. Like people that listen to podcasts think they know you, or like celebrities, like specifically, I think the shaman or whatever was talking about on his show, like Matt and Shane Singer podcast. He brought up that like people will come up to him and they're like, I feel like I've listened to you and talked to you and listened to you talk so much that I feel like I know you, and it does create like a more obsessed with personalities like culture. We've kind of cultivated it in a way.
right. The shaman don't care though. I'm sure he loves.
Oh no, he's fucking mad. He's out there.
Loves everything, dude.
He's out there worried about the manosphere right now.
When more people start listening to this, I'll tell you how that like.
Yeah.
If they
No, I mean, season 4, 337 subscribers on
Yeah,
YouTube.
no.
That's pretty sweet. I'll take it, dude.
Fucking dope.
Not
and the big one,
and 500 followers on our TikTok,
500,
and then the most important, obviously, we just hit 25,000
25
followers on
Ooh.
Facebook.
We're in a power team.
I'm so happy for us, Dan. This has been a fucking crazy ass season of the show, crazy bizarre year. Every year I feel like we outdo. I think we've like hit our peak, and I'm like, we're fucking done now. And then this year we've added so much to our bag. I mean, you started doing comedy in the last year.
Yeah, it might be funny.
Oh, yeah, and been very funny.
You are
You've been
funny.
very funny. This last show, like, I don't know what it is about the outdoors, but I feel like everybody's been bringing their A game, and maybe it's a culmination of the fact that we've all been doing mics for a while. We're to the point where we kind of know what we're doing. Even with new material, we kind of know we kind of have our voice a little better. Yeah. But I'm telling you, like this last week, I know you had to leave and you weren't able to be there, but Jacob Harder fucking killed. Pierce killed. Doug like murdered. Sean was great. Like he murdered. Like Davey did well. Like everybody kind of did well. It wasn't like, and then some new people did well. And it was like it was an absolutely insane show for that reason. And I'm excited to dive into the tape a little bit, and then I'm excited to see what happens this week. I know you're going to be missing it again.
Yeah,
you're going to be on the way to pick up your boys, your younger ones, and
on the road.
you're going to be there with me. We got an important meeting prior to.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a great time with that, and hopefully.
And I just want to say about that meeting, I hope Netflix is interested.
We've been working hard.
Yeah.
If it works for Tigers,
if not, we got the Peacock deal.
Yeah, we still.
Yeah, you got the
Peacock.
Yeah,
Peacock.
I don't know. They're gonna see your Vince McMahon stuff.
bro. It's
I thought Netflix was taking over Raw, wasn't it? So
I can't wait.
maybe we should diversify and go to Amazon Prime.
we're good as long as you don't touch no kids, and I don't Crispin Wall mine.
And I'll be good regardless, guys. Because I'm what?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're our alt-right white
Yeah.
anchorist.
Yeah, I'm something. I'm definitely something. I know at the end of all of this, I'll be left standing here while you guys have moved on to bigger and better things.
Shut up.
I'll
Green
be
M&Ms will
here.
still make you
Heaven.
I'll be over here yelling in the camera about things, trying to do Alex Jones impressions while by myself, like I did last week. But a lot of fun, just being like, "Oh, fucking
The frogs are gay.
The frogs are gay. The fluoride in the water has turned the freaking frog gay." Sandy Hook. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say.
Fairy arouses me.
They're-
You're gonna say all sorts of shit, bro.
Yeah, the fairy that's for Gay Pride Month. So
It is.
It's Cliff Fairy.
Fairy.
It's a fairy with a cleft palate. It's Cliff Fairy.
Oh, that's inclusive.
Yeah.
As
What's
fuck.
its move? Worcestershire sauce.
Its move is making you uncomfortable to look at.
Oh,
Being uncomfortable.
It was one of my favorites.
Cliff Fairy? Cliff Fairy. No, they do a moon dance. That's their big move is moon dance. They like fucking dance with the moon, and then they can take they do the
they're basically
metronome.
everyone's girlfriend.
Yeah, and they do metronome, and that means they take them one of your moves and do it, or a random move. Yeah. Anyway, this has been the Kokomo Press Podcast. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out today. Thank you, Cortni, once again for calling,
you, Cortni.
hanging out.
We love you.
You're such a pleasant person to work with today.
You were great.
Didn't eat anything this time. It was
You
just
were the
great.
tits.
But
and the
anyway,
cheeks.
I'm Jordan Grainger.
I'm Hypocrisy Jones.
I'm Brian Allen West.
And I'm Cortni Richardson. This has been the Kokomo Press Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you. Too good.
Oh, sweet. I can finally take my balls out.
Hey, you just listened to the Kokomo Press Podcast. We thank you for tuning in. We hope you had a great time. If you did, go ahead and like us, subscribe to us, hit that notification bell, do all the things to help us get seen. Go find us over on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. Like us, follow us there. And if you want to really, really help us out, we now have a new thing called Facebook subscriptions. It's only $4.99 a month, and it helps us build out even more than what we have already. Helps us get more equipment, helps us put money into shows, because we give you comedy shows. We give you guys skits. We give you guys podcasts. We give you guys jokes. And if you want to be a part of a group of people that actually get to talk to us and tell us your input first and get to directly speak to us and maybe even, help us write some of these jokes, you can be a part of the group. Join that subscriber base. It's only $4.99 a month, and it's not a lot, but it helps us out tremendously. And it's going to give you an opportunity to maybe win some merch here and there. We're going to do a lot of fun things with our subscribers. So please check us out everywhere you can. And if you want to, subscribe to our page. Thanks for listening to this podcast. We love you. Thank you. 2 kisses.